Hey guys, I'm back. New Texas sweatshirt, same weird bedroom background. And today it's okay. It's not as bad as me posting my hair to my Instagram story. Today I'm coming to talk to you about confidence and mental health, two subjects I take very seriously, but for some reason I completely forgot to mention them in my weight loss video, even though they're a huge part of my weight loss. And the reason that I'm coming to you now is because I've had a lot of people reach out to me saying, my mental health is getting in the way of my motivation, or I just don't feel confident and stuff like that. And that's actually something I've dealt with on a very first-hand basis. So I wanted to talk about my experience with that, and maybe it'll help you guys. First, I'm going to talk about confidence. Obviously, I had a lot of confidence issues. I still have confidence issues. I'm not going to say that they went away. They definitely did improve, though. I can't stop staring at my eyebrows. Okay, definitely before junior year, I would say junior year is when my confidence really started getting good. But before that, I had a lot of confidence issues. I just didn't feel good in my own skin. I didn't feel beautiful. We've been through that, And I think a part of that was me always trying to fit in with people that I never fit in with, I was always changing groups up until junior year. My friend groups were constantly changing. Sure, I had a couple friends that were, consistent, but most of the time my friend group today has been my friend group not even all of high school. And I think a lot of it was me comparing myself to other people, trying to be like other people, and just not being genuine to who I actually was. Mental health kind of ties in together because freshman year I did rowing, and that kind of really took a toll on my mental health, so I decided to quit rowing. But most of my friends came from rowing, and then sophomore year I didn't have rowing. I didn't really have that many friends, and I was kind of just my own. That is when I gained a lot of weight, but I also kind of dropped down to a basis of I didn't have to try to be someone I wasn't for anyone. I was just kind of doing my own thing, and I started kind of to discover more and more who I am. I'm just 18. I'm not saying that I've discovered who I am completely, but I did do a lot of soul searching sophomore year, and I realized a lot about myself. And coming out of sophomore year, I started to just really be who I actually was. I saw people that were their genuine selves and were so confident, that radiated beauty and radiated positivity and radiated confidence, when I knew that there were other things that were going on in their lives behind curtains that you would have never guessed. They just looked like the most beautiful person in a room, and even if they didn't have the stereotypical physical beauty things that we think of, they were the life of the party. And I kind of realized that, and I was like, I'm gonna just start being so confident in who I am, and I just want to radiate positivity, so I'm gonna fake my confidence in front of people. And I'm not saying you should, fake who you are. It was just faking my confidence. So I would just be so sure of who I am, so confident, and just, I wanted to have a good time. And having a good time didn't mean shying away or being scared of what people might think of you. I don't know if you guys heard that text, but well. And that fake confidence transformed into real confidence that has carried through to this day, where I will walk into a room that I am so nervous walking into. Maybe I don't know anyone. Maybe, I feel gross that night, and I have learned to just be able to radiate confidence that will turn a bad night into a really good night. Another thing was mental health that I was kind of dealing with at the same time. I started to kind of do some soul searching, realize more and more who I was, what I loved. I started getting more into art, and I started just being who I was. And from that, I attracted friends. I attracted people who loved me for who I actually was, regardless of what I looked like on the outside. A huge part of my weight loss journey, and the reason that I think I could never get myself to do it before, was because I was doing it a lot for other people, to try and fit into those other groups, to look like other people, when I'm not other people. You're not other people. You only are yourself. And I think I just started being myself mentally and emotionally. I found friends who wanted to support me and wanted to be there for me and lift me up, and that were just, my best friends to this day I found junior year. So after that, finding those real friends, having those real friendships, and people that didn't care what I looked like, I was able to kind of start my weight loss journey doing it for myself and not doing it for other people. That was a huge thing for me. And I think my confidence and my mental health now is the best it's ever been. I'm not saying there aren't down days, but I'm saying that me freshman year of college compared to me freshman year of high school, very different scales. The reason that it was a huge part of my weight loss is because I wasn't able to feel physically beautiful and to lose weight and to have that motivation until mentally and emotionally I was okay. Because you really have to work on your mental health before you can be motivated to get up and go on a run. As easy as it sounds to go on a run, which I know it doesn't sound easy, but it's a lot easier than, dealing with your mental health. It's so, so important, and it's not expressed enough that, at least for me, it took a lot of work on my mental health and my confidence before I was able to physically change. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is my dorm room, because someone asked me about this. So I designed my dorm room completely on my own. I didn't get anything from Dormify. I didn't buy any packages of, if you've seen my picture wall, those are all my images that I picked out, that I printed on my own. And I don't know if you guys keep hearing those texts, so I'm sorry that they're interrupting, but I did my dorm room on my own. I'm obsessed with it. If you are interested in my Pinterest board, that's where all my graphics are. I will send it to you. If you want me to make a package of those graphics that I had printed on my wall that you can just easily download and print, I'm totally open to doing that. And if you just want any tips or advice on decorating your own dorm room, I'd be happy to help. Interior design is like one of my hidden passions that I love doing. So in regards to this whole video, if you have any questions, confidence-wise, mental health-wise, dorm room-wise, please, please, please reach out. As someone who has been through it, I know what it's like to not have someone to ask questions about, to have a shoulder to lean on, and it can be very helpful to have. Please don't be afraid. I'd be happy to help any one of you and answer any questions. I hope you have a good night, and tomorrow I'm making strawberry shortcake, so get excited.